Well, my model train club is renovating, and apparently they had an old security siren system before their new one. I've never really seen anything like this before for a security system. This must be pretty old, because I don't really know what it is. But, yeah, it's just a generic metal box. It's got some holes for wires at the bottom, and inside it's got a speaker, which is very bright blue. I don't know why they made it this color. I think it is plastic, aside from the internals, of course. Yeah. It's an Ademco 705 Siren. This one doesn't actually say the voltage, but I think it's about 5 volts. And the box it came in actually has these interesting little sensors to detect if the box is open or closed, and the bottom one to detect if it's been taken off the wall. So that's an interesting little feature of this. There's an unknown code. Yeah, and the siren goes inside this, and then through this front part is where the sound is projected, like that. So, let's see if we can test it. Alright, I calculated this is about 5 volts based on the 5 watt, 4 ohm on the back of this. So we're going to hope that 4.5 volts will do it justice, and we're going to see if we can get anything out of here. Here goes. Alright, well, it sounded like it clicked. It's possible it doesn't have a circuit board in it. It might just be a speaker and not an actual siren. But just be sure. Let's try changing the outputs here. See if it does anything. Same output. I'll go over the video to check, but it seems like this might just be a speaker and not an actual siren. Well, I've wired it up with some snap circuits here. This is the Space War IC, which makes a war in space noise that's supposed to be pretty much a missile dropping, but it kind of sounds like a siren. So it's close enough to testing the siren, and I'll show you what it sounds like here. Now, it's actually fairly loud when the siren horn is facing you or is just out in the open, but if you face it against the ground, it's muted a lot, so it's actually bearable to test here. It's a bit louder than I'd expect, but it's not incredibly loud or anything. For what I'd expect its price to be, probably $30 to $40 with that box, it's about the right sound. Now let's try out the Space War sound. It fits in as the speaker for the snap circuits because it's about 5 volts, and this is 4.5 volts. It's covered by that, so it looks like it just says 5, but 4.5 volts there, and that's pretty much what you need to operate the speaker. And this operates as a speaker, so I can use it for that. There's also a recordable option for the snap circuits, but I've done some modification to some of them, so it's gonna take a little more work to get it operating for that. Okay, I came up with this recording LED indicator thingy. Basically, it just records a message and then plays a song. It only gives you about 5 seconds to record, so I can't put much of a real tone in here. I just put a test message. And then it spends about 1 hour playing a really, really loud song. But, yeah, here it is. This is it. Attention, this is only a test. Sounds like an ice cream, truck. It's not a very good burglar alarm, unless the burglar goes outside to get ice cream. And there you go.
Hey, burglar, go chase that ice cream truck instead of robbing us.